Welcome back to our series looking at how fat-friendly different cities in the world are to travel to. This time, we will be looking at Paris. First things first, what do you do when you go to Paris for the first time? You have to hit all the big attractions, like the Arc de Triomphe, the Eiffel Tower, and the Louvre. But just how fat-friendly are they? Pretty much everything is a lot bigger than you think it's going to be, except the Arc de Triomphe, which is just an arch in the middle of a big roundabout on the road. So that one's pretty easy to hit. However, the Eiffel Tower and the Louvre are massive. When it comes to the Eiffel Tower, I would say that there are accessible options for this. There are lots of ways to get your fix of the Eiffel Tower. There are lots of ways to view it and to access it. There are ways that you can look at it from afar from different streets like this, or you can get up close and look at it from right underneath like this. I tried a few different options. I would say the ones that are a bit further back, where you're viewing from afar, are less crowded, more shady, and more relaxed. The closer you get, the more likely that you're going to be in a crowd, that you're going to be in the sun, and that you will be waiting in a long line. When I say that everything is bigger than you think, what I'm saying is that everything has a huge lawn or fence or gates around it that you need to walk around to get to the attraction you're going to. So when you want to get to the Eiffel Tower, you need to walk firstly really far, further than you think, and then also around huge gates to get to the actual tower. However, because the Eiffel Tower has all these different viewing points, I would say it's definitely one of the more fat-friendly options. If you want more information on this, I'm happy to make my own video, but there are also heaps of videos on TikTok that go into all the different viewing points for the Eiffel Tower, so I would definitely check those out. The Louvre was a whole different story. Honestly, nothing could have prepared me for the size of the Louvre. Firstly, you're queuing outside for a long time, particularly in summer, so keep that in mind. Once I was inside, I was walking into rooms that were the biggest rooms I had ever seen in my life. I was looking to the end of galleries and I could not see the end of that room. I felt claustrophobic, but in the sense that I was scared I would never be leaving this museum in my life. And you know when like in a normal museum you have to leave and you have to like walk through the gift shop? In the Louvre you leave but you walk through not only a gift shop but an entire mall. So it's huge. I felt fear. That's not to say that you should not go to the Louvre, because if that is your dream, you want to see the Mona Lisa, you want to see the other special artworks that they have there, go, live your dream. For me, that actually wasn't my dream, so I could have like realistically not gone. That's something to consider. Moving on from attractions, something that's great about Paris is that it's really flat. Zero hills. So if you're planning to do a lot of walking, that's excellent. In terms of public transport, I found the metro to have a lot of stairs, not a lot of elevators or escalators. So that would not be my strongest recommendation. I honestly mostly walked and then Ubered when that got too much. Hello, for some reason the audio on my last clips got deleted, so I'm just recording a little clip now to finish off the video. But I just wanted to say that I do in fact heart Paris, and I would recommend it for fellow fat babes. Of course, like all cities, it has its flaws, but if you're looking for a European city to travel to, I would absolutely recommend Paris. If you have any questions, you know where to find me. Otherwise, happy traveling.